Happy New Year, everybody. Here's another update on our on the homestead here. We dropped this edge of the solar panels down about at least 3 feet because, you know, we're at winter sun now and they weren't getting very much sun on them, actually. And by lowering them, what happened next is I had some big old yuccas, really tall ones, way bigger than those, right where these rocks are. And it was casting a shadow solidly across 3 panels and just a little bit across a 4th, and I was like, okay, we're not going to do that. So we tied them to my truck and we yanked them out. Anyway, so that will get us some more energy into the house. That matters because now I have an electric tankless water heater and a quartz electric space heater, trying to keeping things warm. So I need all the power put back in I can get. The next step with these panels is to develop a way to make them pivot. The sun is over this way most of the day, so I need to pivot, and then as the sun comes over the front of the house, these will come out and level out. So trying to do it in keeping with my Burning Man building philosophy, which is, you know, tubing, screws, and 2x4s. So we'll see how that goes. The primary heat for the house, which I hardly ever use, is the propane that's right there. And it burns about 1 gallon an hour. So propane would be real expensive to keep this place heated hot. So I keep it about not less than 50 degrees is what I set the house at. And then the space heater keeps me warm inside the master bedroom. It's kind of like a 1-bedroom apartment. All right, so the next update is I got to get that damn antenna into the house so I can get some television in here now that I moved out of the trailer. So what we did is we took all the plastic down. I just have the plastic over the windows for you know, just for privacy. I don't want a bunch of tweakers looking at all my stuff in here. So got a little bit more to do to get this done. But at least all the windows are caulked now, which is awesome. They look really good. So we got a little more to do there. One cool thing I hope to get done here is, if you'll see, there's 4 corners here of blue tape, and that is for a digital projector. So on this bridge right here, either below it or above it, a digital projector will put a nice pretty image on that wall. This room, we're getting ready to paint it, and it'll have a fresh coat of paint on it, which will be okay, but there's these formulas these guys online are working on to, you know, you can paint your own screen depending on how much ambient light. Like, for instance, if it's got a lot of ambient light, you paint it a much darker color than white, and that way it hides the ambient light. It doesn't reflect it into your picture so bad. So it'll be cool. And whatever color I go with, I think that'll be very slick. So that's what those marks are for. So anyway, we've moved everything away from the walls so we can get painting here. And I've got just a little bit more touch-up, some, you know, stuff like this, some cracks and crap like that left. And we'll paint it. Now, I keep the house, like I said, 50 degrees. There it is right now at 52 in the house. And then I got a space heater for the master bedroom, and it's kind of like my 1-bedroom apartment. You can see the storage of all the wood flooring, and it's this stuff here. It's hardwood birch. It's already clear finished. It'll make a great hardwood floor. I hope there's enough of it left after my accident. Anyway, so we finished the subflooring here in the entryway. It came out great. We reinforced it a lot and finished it here too, as you can see. And it's solid. So the flooring's in good shape. The other thing we need to do is level it. It's hard to see on video, but for instance, right here, it's low. Now, it's not damaged, it's just sagged over time. This is only 5/8 particle board. So what you do, there's videos of this online, is you use a long straight edge and you mark the shape of the low spot using a shim and stuff. You'll have to go watch the video. But anyway, once you get the shape lined out of the low spot, you cut a piece of wood, like 1/8 inch or 1/10 inch, to fit in there, and you fill in and make it basically level. And it's real cheap to do. Now, you don't want to use, you know, mortar and stuff because it's got a lot of water in it, and particle board and water don't get along at all. So that's why I'm going to use this wood idea. I think it's a great one. So we've got a couple of sheets of Luan from Home Depot that'll take care of all the low spots. So when it's time to start putting the flooring in, after the painting's done, we'll get it done. I've done a ton of caulking, all the cracks and stuff around here. This odd entrance, this was, I guess, what they considered the third bedroom. But I finally, after watching all these home improvement shows, figured out what I'm going to use. We're going to put a barn door over this. You know, if you watch over HGTV and all the other shows, you'll see these great barn doors are putting up, and it would be a piece of cake to put over that. And I think that would be very slick. So that's what's going to go over that opening. This is a mid-90s place, so they did a lot of the kind of the sculpting and stuff. I love the tall ceilings. I wish I could get rid of most of that, but that bridge is going to be great for putting my home theater stuff on. It'll be totally out of the way. Although running speaker wires on the floor is not a great idea, but it may be the only way I can do it. Maybe puncture holes in the floor and run them underneath, but we have a lot of rodents in this part of the country, so you don't give them anything to chew on. Won't that make a pretty screen? Anyway, let's see, is there anything else? There's a whole pile of, can you see the old windows out there? That's all our old windows. These new vinyl windows are working really, really well. There's a tool here I have. It's real cheap. It's not even $30 online. It's a Black & Decker. It takes the infrared temperature of whatever you're looking at, and you can change the temperature based on what you're pointing at. So anyway, I use this to check a bunch of stuff around the house, and it works really well. It works really good. So anyway, that's what we got going on here. It's January 1st. I hope we can get some of this done, because I'm getting kind of tired of it. The door still isn't done. We can thank the big box store and their installer for that, but we'll get it eventually. It's nice, solid steel door. Anyway, so that's it for now. Happy New Year. See you, bye.